Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Betty from Astrology with Betty, and today I wanted to do a pick card on messages from the Akashic Record. Your higher self giving you some messages from the Akashic Record to help you in any decisions or any challenges or anything that's going on in your life currently, whether it's job, career, or if it's love or whatever it may be, self-growth, all of those things. So today I have 3 stones to choose from. This first stone, number 1, is labradorite, and it's also got some moonstone in here. So labradorite with the moonstone. And then the second choice, I have selenite. Okay, selenite wrapped in copper. Beautiful stone. And this is a very interesting rare stone. It's called grandidiorite. It's very, very rare. It's from Madagascar. And so there's this one. It's actually beautiful. You probably can't see it like through the computer, how beautiful it really is. It changes between dark green, blue, turquoise. Okay, so choose your stone. And also I'm going to put a link in, and it's a special only for my YouTube channel, only for the people who watch these videos. I'm going to have a $25 for a tarot spread. So it would last about 10-15 minutes, and it would be $25 for a reading. So to get that deal, you just need to like, comment, and subscribe, and then I will send you the link because I'm only offering it to my YouTube channel. So just like, comment, subscribe, and then you can get a reading. We could talk about anything you're interested in talking about, or we could just do a general reading, and that would be for $25. So make your choice, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. All right, hello, group 1, who chose the beautiful labradorite with the moonstone, so in a copper wrap. It's interesting that this reading has worked out this way. Labradorite is a stone to improve your psychic ability. Labradorite helps us stay protected and grounded as we go within to the inside, to the forces within. So this is called a pyramid spread with the Akashic Record Tarot. So I'm going to put this here. And it's interesting now, the middle card is you. Okay, this is the foundation. This is what is surrounding you, and this is your best advice to go forward. So what this looks like now, and I'm going to pull some more cards in a little bit, but what we have here now is, this is you. Okay, this is the Queen of Forces. This is a woman who is working to merge her light and her dark and it's beautiful because it goes really well with the labradorite. So this is somebody who is merging their dark and their light, going within and getting signs and getting messages and listening to their intuition and trying to merge their shadow self with the light and bringing things into manifestation. Now, it doesn't have to be, but so far this looks like it may be a little bit of a situation, maybe some family issues, but take it how it resonates. So here on the bottom, we have the 6 of Roses. Okay, and that's the War of Roses. So what this is, it means that there's a conflict in your heart. This could be a conflict between your family and the person that you're interested in, or your family or your group or your friends or whatever, and a situation that you're interested in, because it looks like here you want to take a journey. So it looks like maybe there's something that you're looking to do that you've gained some insight, and you've been maybe doing some meditation and doing your work, and you have a divine idea that you would like to bring forth. And it looks like maybe some people telling you it's not a good idea, you can't do that, or you have to be with this person, or you can't be with that person, because here we have 2 kings. We have the King of Keys. They're both amazing. Okay, we have the King of Roses. So the King of Keys, he looks like he may have some more money, some abundance, some wonderful potential to create a very sustainable, solid life, but they're both kings. Okay, and then we have the King of Roses, which is a man who's very loving, and he may be more of a creative, like a musician or a poet or a dreamer, or, you know, But, and it could also mean that you are balancing your forces between, abundance and love. You could take it that way too. But down here, what we have to get into here is what the messages are from the Akashic record is you may be stuck in some past life patterns here. Okay. This is caught in the ruins. Okay. So you can see these two here are stuck in this 8. And in the back, there's a castle that's kind of decrepit and falling down. Okay. And so this would implicate that there's a war going on perhaps in yourself, or it could very well be from people in your life trying to keep you in an outdated pattern. See, over here, they can get out of this if they wanted to. And over here, it's all beautiful and new. And over here, I'm sure at one time was very fantastic and magnificent, but it's ruins now and it's over. So it no longer serves. Sometimes we stay in patterns because they're comfortable, especially past life patterns, because we do this over and over and over again. And most of the time we come down, we make the same mistakes with the same people, and we keep doing it because something's going on there. But you are tapping in to your higher self, your guides. There's definitely some sort of magic going on within inside of you, an alchemization. And if you've been thinking about that or starting some meditation or yoga or whatever you do, this is a confirmation that you should continue on that journey. So it looks here that because of some outdated beliefs, some outdated, and it doesn't mean that it's negative, but it looks like maybe there's some people in your life who would like you to stay the same. And you are looking here. See, we got 2 cards of the journey. Okay, so this is reflection. And we have the 7 of Roses, the journey. So this looks like you're ready to take some kind of a journey, whether it be internal, external, both. Or maybe you're off to find your love, you're off to travel, whatever it is, it looks like there are some forces, be it parents, be it friends, children, family, your own belief system, that is keeping you at war and keeping you from the joy of stepping in. So this is showing me here that it looks like perhaps, now, this is just specific, it doesn't have to be this way, but perhaps you're torn between 2 men and, perhaps your family is like, go with this gentleman. He's got a lot of money and he's the same as us, whether it's religion or, ethnic background. And perhaps you're kind of in love with this other guy who may be a bit different. Maybe he's from a different nationality. Maybe he's just marches to the beat of his own drum. And it looks like you've gotten a lot from both of them, and it doesn't have to be a love situation. This could also be your energy, okay? But it looks like whatever is going on, whether it's your program belief system or other people around you telling you, well, you can't do that, this is how we do it, and this is, so it's starting a little bit of a war. And so here we have, that you want to, I would recommend more reflection. And also, this is beautiful here. The top, the crowning card is the 1 of Forces, which is the Akashic field. We all have the ability to tap into the Akashic field, okay? And this is showing me, this is confirming that you are getting messages, whether it's in your dreams, could be songs, it could be random people just come up and tell you something, or you just have a thought and you keep having a returning thought, okay? You have the ability, so make sure, maybe get yourself some labradorite and sleep with it to have prophetic dreams and also keep you protected. So let's get some more. I'm going to use some oracle cards here. Let's see, I want to get a little bit more about the 6 of Roses and the Caught in the Ruins, like what's going on there, okay? So let's see what's going on. Barrier. Okay, well, yeah, these outdated thoughts, an outdated belief system or programming patterns, could be addiction. Maybe you're trying to climb out of, some sort of addictive pattern, whether it's chemical or, could be human. We get addicted to people or situations, okay, whatever that is. But this is the old is sort of creating a barrier, and it's making you almost feel that if I choose what I want and I follow my heart, I'm not going to have the old at all. And that's not true. People may kick and scream and whatever, but once you do what you're going to do and you're happy, people have a way of getting over it, And like my advice is I always look at the person who's offering me advice. Would I want their life? Do I think that they're happy? Do I think that they live a fulfilled, happy life? And if not, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to do what I want to do. You're incredibly tapped in. You're evolving. The spirit is moving inside of you. There's an alchemical process going on here. And there's a calling, like a feeling that there's something bigger. There's something much more for you. Let's see what else. Family, right? This very well could be your family. This could be your family creating a barrier and telling you, well, this is the way we always do it, or you have to run the family business, or you have to marry this person, you have to have children by the time you're 23. And no, you don't, you don't have to get married. It's beautiful. You don't have to have children, until you want them. But what I'm saying is it doesn't matter what is being told to you. Maybe that works for them, maybe it doesn't, but it doesn't seem to be working for you anymore. And it looks like the Akashic Records, your higher self is trying to tell you that it's okay to step out of the trenches, because that's what we come here, is to do something different. And I think you may feel like a little bit like you're in Groundhog Day, and like you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it's not very fulfilling. And you rise up, and then you get pulled down a little bit. Metamorphosis. See, yeah, you're going through a metamorphosis. And most of the time when we grow, when we change and we evolve, the people around us, they don't like it. It's not a negative thing, but people don't like it. And you start to change, and your frequency and your vibration rises, and, you kind of outgrow people. Let's see what else we got here. I want to know about the journey. Lessons. So maybe you want to go to school, maybe you want to go away to school, or maybe you want to go take a course, or you want to travel for a new job, or maybe there's a lover that you have that is across the country or in another country, and you want to go be with that. Big dreams. All right. Yeah, you want to go and chase your big dreams. And this could be too, you've completed the lessons that you needed to learn, because there was value here once. There was absolutely value. However, how many times are you going to stay in the third grade? You know what I'm saying? So it's time to move forward. And maybe it's not time for everybody who was in that family or that soul family or that tribe. Maybe it's not time for them, and they could be intimidated. And they could also genuinely be afraid. They know that something would happen to you because they don't know any different. So what else can we get here? Forgiveness. Well, definitely we need to forgive ourselves. The most important, and everybody else. The thing is with karma, to get out of this, we can go on the wheel over and over and over again, like we've all done many, many, many hundreds of times. But the little cheat sheet here is to get out of karma and to stop having to come back and do things with people over and over again. It's very challenging. We make soul contracts, and we could show up and we could do absolutely everything that we said we were going to do. Maybe the other person decides that they want to be an alcoholic, or that they can't get out, whatever it is. You can't control other people. They have free will. And we forget when we come down here we forget. And so that could be sometimes too with, and it could also be maybe this person here that you're in love with, maybe they have an issue. Maybe they have a lot of Neptune in their chart, and they're zoned out or fogging out, or they're not tapping in to their potential and their higher self. Potential means absolutely nothing unless it's fulfilled. We all have potential. If Michelangelo didn't grab a paintbrush and paint the chapel ceiling, then he would have just been another guy laying around drinking wine. Okay, it's just potential. Don't make the mistake of waiting and giving up your dreams and your joy and your abundance and prosperity for somebody who can't get out of their own way. And I'm not being rude, but seriously, you got big things to do here. You have big dreams. You've learned your lessons. You're ready for your metamorphosis, and you're working on forgiveness. Okay, so you can get out of this. There's an offer. Okay, perhaps you had an offer, which could be, like I said, it could be work, it could be love, it could be an opportunity to go to the Galapagos Islands and look at the lizards. I don't know. I mean, whatever it is, it looks like there's some people in your life who kind of don't want you to do that. Commitment. All right. Well, this does look like love. So maybe you are choosing between two people. I would say that the answer is to follow your heart. Do some meditation, maybe take a drive, go for a walk in nature, get really quiet, sit under the night sky. Okay, sit underneath the night sky and ask your spirit guide, say, I am willing and hopeful to receive messages. I'm open to receiving messages from my higher self, my spirit guides, and then trust the answer. And don't be afraid to jump and take a leap of faith. Tribe. So perhaps you found your tribe, your soul tribe, which may not actually be your blood family or the people you grew up with or the people that you've been around. The answer is yes. I love it. Take that leap, take that journey. Forgive everybody, reflect and take the journey. This is a definite confirmation that you are protected, you are guided. The message that you have been getting are real. You are tapped into a higher force and you are being pushed to break out of the mold, and it will be okay. And then maybe some people will be upset for a little bit, but I promise they get over it. And if they don't, well, your frequency is rising and you're ascending. And do you really want to sit around and just keep doing the same things over and over again? New direction. I'm going to leave it there because what else can we say? I love it. All right. So follow your heart and listen to yourself. And a piece of advice would be keep your plans and keep everything that's going on inside. We grow in the dark. You don't need to go tell your sister, your neighbor, your cousin, your mother, your coworker, your ex-boyfriend's mother, whatever it is. You don't need to tell people what you're planning. Okay. You tell them, I wouldn't just leave town and send them a postcard, but after you make your decision, okay, after you make your decision and you've decided whatever it is that you're going to do, then you let people know after the tickets are bought, after everything is done, and there's nothing, because there are people get in your head and they'll fill you with fear, which is like, it seems like maybe there's some well-intentioned people here create a barrier, okay, from your metamorphosis and keep you at war with yourself and stuck in past life patterns that are not serving you anymore. And you're being called forth to take that leap and to follow your heart. Make sure you take some time and try to do some sort of meditation. And that could even just be driving in the car alone with loud music, okay? Turn off the phone, walk in nature, sit by the beach, do some deep breathing. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat, but you got this. Listen to yourself, okay? And like I said, I'm offering a special of $25 for a reading. So if this resonated, just contact me, leave me a comment and like and subscribe, and I will send you the link. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all the of you who chose the beautiful selenite. Selenite is a wonderful stone and it's not expensive, and I recommend that everybody has some. This stone never needs to be cleansed because it has such a high vibration and frequency that negativity cannot attach to it. And it's interesting because it kind of goes along with this reading here of protection and just keeping your vibration high, and then negativity cannot affect you. Okay, so selenite, put that over here. All right, so let's see what we got. So this is called a pyramid spread. So what we've got here is this is the base of the foundation. This represents you currently, okay? And this is what is surrounding you, and this is what you hope to achieve, or what is the potential of this given message. So we're looking for messages from your higher self, from the Akashic Library, to help you understand what you're supposed to be doing, why you're here. Because, all right, it looks like what we have here is, well, we have the number 18, number 17, 2, and 1. If that means anything, we have the 7 of keys, 2 of horses, 4 of scrolls. If those numbers mean anything to you, 418, 717, maybe somebody's birthday. Anyway, it looks like everything is kind of up in the air. The card up in the air, it's like you don't know. It's like you're awaiting results. You're not really sure what to do, what's going to happen. And sitting here next to the Four of Scrolls, which is the karmic trench, it looks to me that perhaps, which we all do, you've been caught up in some past life kind of dogma as far as just doing the same thing over and over again, getting involved in the same situations, not taking a risk. It looks like there may be some, like a little bit of being defensive or just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. Or maybe you're waiting because we got the up in the air. Okay. We got and the lookout guy. See, he's also looking at the balloon. Okay. Because he's facing it and he's looking past this Four of Scrolls. So what I'm getting here is, and this is beautiful, the Seven of Keys, ascent. Okay. And so it looks like you're really trying to kind of become better, to better yourself, to open your heart, to be filled with love. And there might be a lot of defensiveness, and you may feel like very bound to some negative patterns, thought patterns, belief systems, habits, people. And you could be maybe just waiting and waiting and waiting, and just keep going through the same loop over and over again. Like it's up in the air. You may be trying to choose between a relationship or a job or a move, or just kind of waiting for something else to happen. It could be like, oh, I'm waiting for, my husband or my boyfriend or my friend to do this, or once I get this job, then I'll be happy, or, that kind of thing. It could be like that. But I want to be clear. The Two of Forces, the Willow, this is beautiful here. Okay. This is this is flexible, the Willow. Okay. Right by the water, the emotions. Okay, the light shining. Okay, just like the selenite. Your vibration, you're protected. Okay, because look at this. First of all, this would mean to focus on, yes, there may have been some troublesome emotions, but they've only made you grow and made you more flexible and made you wise. And now you have, look, surrounding you, this is gorgeous. The Akashic Library, okay? This is what is available to you right now. You also have the Oracle of Delphi, okay? So this is a woman here sitting up on her throne, looking at all of the wisdom. She's giving wisdom out to he's like keeping the records, okay? And then putting it in the Akashic records here. So you do have, you may be feeling a little sorrowful. You may be feeling a little stuck. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed. Like, I don't know if I can do this, if I'm strong enough. But you certainly are. Once you can get out of, and you'll know, this will resonate with you if you're going through this. Once you can get out of like a certain pattern or habit, a lot of times I know with my clients, they'll come in and they'll be like, oh, here I have a new guy, and they'll give me his birth date and his information. And it's pretty much the same person, even if one of them was a construction worker and the other one was a banker. Okay. And maybe one had their sun in Scorpio and the other one and moon in Sag, and it was vice versa. But there's always like, you can't fool yourself. We think we've broken our patterns, but you have to be really careful because this stuff is deeply entrenched. Okay. The karmic trench. Believe me, you think you know what you're doing and you think, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. And it is actually the same person, the same situation, the same exact lesson over and over again. So there could be like a waiting for something to happen, or perhaps you're waiting on another person. Maybe you're waiting on a person to get out of a marriage. Maybe you're waiting on somebody to be ready to hire you or start a new business. Whatever it is, it looks like it's giving some anxiety. And it's keeping you from ascending. It's keeping you out of your power. It's keeping you from all of this. It's keeping you kind of stuck and not knowing how strong you are and how divinely guided you are. This is incredible. Because here we got the crowning is the Queen of Roses. This is a woman who knows her worth. She's surrounded by opulence, luxury, beauty, love. Her heart is open. And, it's like, it's hard to open your heart when we're defensive and we're stuck in karmic patterns and we feel like everything is up in the air. I don't know what's going to happen. Is this situation going to work out in my favor? Is the, whatever it could be. It could be a financial situation like, oh, are we going to buy this house? Are we going to move? am I going to get into this college? Am I going to get this job? Is this person going to be, whatever it is, it looks like you're just constantly waiting, and see what's happening here. As you're waiting on the lookout, this is burning. Okay. It's like you're waiting and looking out for something to save you, and not looking at the ascent to rise above it. And you can do that in so many ways. Meditation, you could do yoga, you could start speaking to your spirit guides, maybe some therapy, maybe, whatever it is for you. Actually climb a mountain if you want. It's I used to do it when I was younger. I wouldn't be able to do it now anymore. I wouldn't want to, but it's exhilarating. There's nothing like getting to the top of that mountain. You feel like a rock star. You really do. But even if you don't want to do that, get out in nature. There's a lot of ways to do this, but you need to do something different, like break up the pattern, and just like, it's a trap to be like, I'll be happy when, I'll do this when, I'll be happy, or I'll find love when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I have $100,000. I'll be happy when I have a new house. It's a trap, because you need to be happy now. And then everything else falls into place, like getting into your alignment. You do have the strength here. Okay, so let's get a little bit more cards. Let's see what's up in the air. This part, let's get a little more cards. This is the Oracle deck. Okay, and let's see what we got here. Fear. Okay, well, of course, it is scary to be waiting around and stuck in patterns and not knowing what's happening and where your life is going. Victim. Well, okay. Well, there may be a little bit of a victim mentality here, of waiting on other people to make decisions or moves and saying, well, I can't make a decision until this person does this, or I can't, whatever, exactly what I'm talking about here. And it's like staying stuck and feeling like a victim, and you're not a victim. Look at this, dude. You're surrounded by the Oracle, who scribes the Akashic Library, and it's all available to you. You just need to your emotions are your superpower. If you're having heavy emotions and you're feeling sad or stuck or frustrated, angry, all of the above, okay? Emotions are wisdom, okay? Yes, they're uncomfortable, but that's how we feel. That's how we tap into everything, okay? So there's always a message, and you are strong enough to feel it and to heal it. This is nurture. This is a beautiful card, okay? The Two of Forces. You are being protected and surrounded by so much love, and you can ascend. It's just kind of stop waiting for other people to make a decision or to do something, for something to occur. Observer. Okay, again, with the lookout, observe. If you're waiting for somebody to get out of a relationship, I would recommend to stop and to focus on yourself, because if they're not choosing you, if something isn't choosing you, then move along, because it does definitely suck in the moment, I know, but it means that you're being protected. You're being guided towards your highest fulfillment. So if something isn't working, a job, a situation, a relationship, a friendship, a living environment, whatever it is, don't be afraid. You're strong enough, and you are guided, and you are protected. You have like a crystal aura around you that's protecting you through this. Okay. Refocus. Okay. Observe it a little bit more. Maybe ask yourself, am I maybe stuck? Am I waiting for somebody else? Am I giving my power away to somebody else, and I'll be happy when they, because that's a very dangerous game. Purge, refocus, and purge it all. Purge all of this victim mentality, fear, waiting, and not making a decision. Because sometimes if we don't make a decision, we have no choices left. I know it could be challenging if we have two good choices or a couple of choices and we don't know what we're supposed to do. But indecision leads to being forced into something, because you won't have any choices. The windows don't stay open forever. Let's get some more here from signs from spirit. Profound lessons are at hand. Completion of a cycle is near. See, look, you can step out of this. You don't need to stay stuck in fear and victim mentality and being at the mercy of other people from your past. And just, let me tell you something. When we are with people who we've been with over and over and over again, yeah, it does feel incredibly comfortable. Okay, and there is a connection. You will feel like a connection to them, and you may even have some telepathic information going back and forth with each other. That's all well and good. Okay. I don't care if it's your twin flame. I don't care who it is. How are they treating you? Okay. Because we all have, we all have free will, and we make, these contracts, and we come down here, and it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to live up to their bargain. So you could feel drawn to somebody, you could feel love. Okay. But I know it's challenging, but this is just a flash in the pan. Okay. And your soul came down here for bigger purposes, for bigger reasons, to experience your full power, to come into yourself and to really come into your full potential and bloom by opening your heart. And when you do that, that requires letting go of the past. It requires being brave and taking all of the fear and the pain and the victimness and mixing it together inside of you in an alchemical way for strength and wisdom. There's wisdom in pain. There's so much wisdom in pain. We will all suffer. Not everybody will derive the wisdom, and it would be a shame, because look at these powerful cards around. Look at this power, the Akashic field, the Akashic records, the library, it's all at hand. Set your intention before you go to sleep to take a drive there, take a dream, take a drive, take your dreams there to get messages, okay? It's all available to you. What else do we have? Let's see. Tidal wave disturbance. Seashell protection. Look at this. Yes, you are protected. The selenite, that's what I was saying. I feel like there's like a crystal shield around you or something, just protecting you through this transformation and letting you know that you are safe. And maybe you're not really feeling like the messages that you're getting are real. Sometimes when we have an awakening or we start to ascend, we can feel a little crazy, and things do. Look, when we're breaking karmic patterns and we're changing ourselves and we're evolving, there is a disturbance. It could be in your energy. It could be in your actual physical life. It could be relationships falling in around. It could be maybe a lot of arguing with somebody. Okay, I just got like a J. I don't know, J, if that means anything to you, J. And I also got like February. Maybe that's specific for some person. Okay, but it could be, a disturbance. And that's also emotional disturbance, which again means, okay, yeah, feeling like a victim and being afraid would be very disturbing. But it's saying that you are protected, and you can take all of this and you can alchemize it, and you can, and you will be, look how beautiful this is, how happy. Okay. It's the bird. See, there's wisdom there. Okay. The light, protection, the grounding, the water, the emotion. You can do it. Let's see, what else do we got here? Cosmic plan. 1111, a spiritual awakening. Look at this. You are on the right path. Ascent. 333, Trinity, mind, body, soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. Let's get a couple of more, but this looks pretty great to me. The protection. You gotta be kidding me. Look, when I'm telling you, look, you got two cards validating that you are protected. You are protected as you complete this cycle and you ascend and you move forward, which is part of your cosmic plan. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 1111. Maybe, look out for that, or don't look too hard, because if we look, it doesn't, but there's a lot of twos here. Okay, 1s, 17, 18, if that means anything. There's an April, February I'm getting, so that could be Aquarius or Pisces. It could be Taurus or Aries. Self-worth. Divine feminine. Look, this is you stepping into your divine feminine power. Okay, call on your DNA to command it to, you're programmed. You are programmed by the divine. Divine feminine, even if this is a male watching this, or you don't feel very feminine, this is just the power of receptivity. This is the power of loving yourself and opening up. It's the drawing to the creation. Okay, as far as there's a lot of feminine energy here, as far as going inside, holding your emotions, allowing them to teach you to run, and then become the divine feminine, which creates and draws to ascending. Look at this. You are amazing. You're stronger than you know. You are so protected, and you have a lot of access here. Maybe get yourself some tarot cards or an oracle, or start scrying, to start looking into a candle. You could just gaze at a candle and ask for some messages. Try, and maybe a couple of you should look into what do they call that, with the automatic writing? I don't know why I got that. I don't know really how to do that. I mean, I know how to do it. I just don't do that. That's not my thing. But I feel like that could help. Write a letter to your old self, or write, just release this. Okay. Don't wait on other people. You don't need to. This is beautiful because ascending. Okay. You're ascending. Look, the ascent, you might have already started it, and it's scary. Sure. Of course it's scary, but refocus on your self-worth. Okay. Look, we got spiritual awakening, ascending, the ascent. Oy vey, this is crazy, the cosmic plan, protection. You are protected. All right, go forth and go get yours. Joy, peace, love, just being at peace with yourself. Tap in. You have this. You are protected. And once you open your heart, you know that you can manifest anything. Just get rid of the fear, okay? And I am having a special $25 for a reading. If you like this, just like, comment, and subscribe, and I will send you the link, because I'm not offering it on my website. It's only for you YouTube people, because I really appreciate you. All right, I wish you all of the best. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, group 3, and thank you for joining me. This is for those of you who picked this beautiful, very rare stone from Madagascar, grandidierite. This is a very rare mineral, and to be able to work with this stone is profound. It's amazing. It links the throat chakra, the third eye, and the heart. Okay, so it helps your heart and your vision and your mind communicate. So bringing forth into manifestation what is in your heart. And it's very rare. And from what I'm seeing here, it looks like you are rare, very rare as well. This definitely looks like somebody who is a healer of some sort. That could be a physician. That could be somebody who is an herbalist. That could be a tarot reader. That could be somebody who just has a healing presence, and people are drawn. But this looks amazing. Okay, so let's talk about this though, because it looks like perhaps there was something that you felt like you lost your treasure. This could be maybe a divorce or a breakup or a financial setback or a loss of a job. And I mean, it looks like there's a lot of despair, and you're trying to, come to balance here, trying to balance. This is a pyramid spread. And so the middle is you, and you're represented by the 8 of Scrolls here, which is paths unknown. But it's beautiful because we have Hilarion. These are what surround you. Hilarion, I'm going to tell you about him in a minute. Amazing. And also the master artisan. You could be a chef. You could be somebody who's an herbalist who makes oils or potions. You could be, a psychic, an astrologer, a tarot reader, But it looks to me like there was something that was taken away from you here. You were trying to maybe balance too many things, like maybe trying to balance working your regular 9-to-5 job and starting a business. I want to be clear, because there was a lightning bolt here, okay? There's a couple of 8s on the board. There's 3 8s on the board, which is amazing, because that's showing you that you are a master manifester and that this is all for a reason, okay? You were trying to balance maybe 2 things and it just didn't happen. So maybe one or both of them were, boom, taken away. Look, this doesn't look comfortable, right? But where lightning strikes, think of lightning striking like the planet Uranus. When you have like a Uranus transit, it's like lightning striking. It relieves the tension. Yeah, a lot of things will be blasted away, but it's couldn't be more beautiful. It's clearing the way. Now, given that said, it is incredibly difficult to be going through all of this. This is sort of like the Tower card in the tarot, okay? But it's a little deeper, meaning that It's not just chaos for no reason. It was being removed to clear your way so you can. Now, this Hilarion here, now this is you, okay? And you're standing there kind of not knowing what to do, maybe trying to carve a path that isn't one that's ordinary. And you know, you do that because on the top here, we have the divine position, okay? This is a healer. So I really feel like you are a healer. You're rare, just like the stone that you chose. And Hilarion was, now this is bringing the metaphysical into like a medium. A medium shows proof of the metaphysical by saying, okay, I think that's your mom. Was your mom's name Sarah? Was she a Sagittarius? You know, it can say, oh, you know, and it's also bringing like the psychic and stuff like astrology. It's a science, and you can, it works. You look at somebody's chart, you read their natal chart. When I read their natal chart, I can tell them about their childhood. I know about this and that, you know, that's just not, oh, woo woo stuff. That's pretty tangible. So it's, you know, he's sitting here, and this guy, he's a physician. He's a healer, the divine physician. He's bringing all of this stuff. He's bringing otherworldly things and bringing proof of them here. So this could be healing people physically, emotionally, mentally. Maybe you're into like psychology or social work. Again, I see a lot of like, maybe like food or herbs or a chef or a gardener, it doesn't matter, but the master artisan here. This means like maybe you watch a lot of pick-a-card videos. Maybe you like to go into psychics, and maybe you like to be around other people, but this is saying you have this inside of you. Okay, you're done being under the, you know, being tutored by other people. You have this ability in you, but it is challenging to know where to go. And it does look like there was some loss here. Maybe something you thought was your base. Like I said, it could be your home. It could be, you know, maybe for some of you, you were going to have a baby and that didn't work out, or a relationship fell apart, or losing a job, because this really doesn't look so much like a love kind of a situation. It looks like somebody who knows that they have a lot of divine power and that they have a higher calling. And a lot of times when there's a higher calling, our lives can be a lot more challenging. But whatever has fallen away, and you're trying to find your balance, okay, it's clearing the way for you to step into your divine role here, which is pretty powerful. It's no joke. And it will also bring abundance. It will bring abundance to you and to others, but let's get a little more here. Okay, let's get some messages here from the Oracle deck, and let's see if we can get a little bit more on what was taken away, you know, what this lightning bolt is, what's going on there. Twin flame. Oh, wow. Huh. All right. Well, this could be, maybe you met your twin flame. That would definitely be like a lightning bolt. Or maybe you feel that a relationship that you were in was your twin flame and that fell apart. That could leave us. Now, sometimes, look, with twin flames, it's not always the highest for them to reunite in this plane right now. Okay, this is like 5D stuff. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to, or sometimes twin flames have to trigger each other. And it's incredibly painful. It's not like sitting in a park and feeding each other strawberries all day. I mean, there's a little bit of that, but then they trigger each other. We trigger each other, okay, to make each other grow and to evolve. We shine the light in the shadow. That's incredibly uncomfortable. So maybe that is going on. Maybe, let's see, perhaps through this journey and stepping into your power, you'll find your twin flame. What else do we have? Reinvention. And that's another thing I wanted to say. Sometimes when twin flames will come together, there'll be an explosion. There will be a lightning bolt and a separation for them to grow and to take that pain and to grow and become an embodiment of their own unique selves and to step into their power. And then there can be a reunion. But this, whatever it has fallen away, just remember that it's for the best at this moment. So you could get more in and choose your path to your, you look like you could have a great career here in some kind of a healing field. You may be a doctor, maybe you are an x-ray tech. It could be anything. You are a nurse, or a home care health worker, that, healer. Return. All right. Wow. Listen, if there's anybody out there who feels like they lost their relationship and that it was a very high level soulmate twin flame relationship and you were split apart, okay, this is for you both to go find, because if it would be a perfect world if we could just find our twin flame and run around here and eat ice cream and make out all day. That would be great. But we have other things that we need to do. And usually twin flames come to raise the vibration of the planet and to do healing work together. So if there was a breakup, it looks like it is to go on to reinvent, okay? And for you to not worry about what they're doing, and don't call them up or send them a message, say to watch this, or because your good can't be kept from you. If you do what your soul, the Akashic Records is telling you, this is your soul's intention. Both of you made a contract. So if there is a separation, it means that you both have to grow and develop and hone your own skills, because when we're in a deep committed relationship like this, it's hard to focus on anything else. It's hard to focus on anything else. We just want to, lay around and make out. So let's see. Inner child. Okay, you guys could be doing some inner child work. Free will. Let's get some more messages here. I know it's painful to be separated from somebody that you love. I understand that so much, and my heart extends to you. But you have a lot of power here, and it's like, heal yourself. Okay, that's how you get initiated to be a healer. Okay, there's a lot of these moments, but they're clearing the way. And I promise you, there will come a time when you look back and you understand why everything was as it was. And you can have gratitude and a smile on your face, laughing, saying, oh, I'm a funny person, right? My higher self is very funny. I'm getting like chills right now. I feel like maybe somebody is stepping in. If anybody just recently lost somebody, I'm feeling like a male. I think they're stepping in, giving a nod, or oh my gosh, perhaps you lost your lover. Take this as a message that they just tapped in. Wow, that's pretty intense for a pick-a card, right? Let's see what else we can get. Bones, indestructible. Look, if you are in a relationship this strong, it's indestructible, even no matter how it appears on the 3D, okay? Things aren't always as they appear. Eyes, revealing, okay? Black, rebellion, pessimism, black. We got a lot of black here. I'm so sorry if somebody passed away. I really, really am. But if they did, they're around and you can tap into their energy. They're helping you and guiding you. They're around. Or perhaps it was, it doesn't have to be an actual physical death. It could be a death of a relationship, a death of a situation, whatever it was. It shook you up. Okay, but it's clearing the way. Survival. Shark survival. Let's see. What else can you tell me here? Eggs, incubation. All right. So whatever is cleared away, you feel like you're in survival mode, but you're cooking. It's helping you cook. Everything's cleared the way for you, so you can come back into balance and discover your paths unknown. Draw on what your passion is. What are you interested in? Are you interested in science? Are you interested in astrology? Are you interested in tarot cards, food, herbs, singing, music? Because whatever it is, your goal in this life was to be a master healer. Okay, this is 6. This is wisdom. This is spreading wisdom, helping people heal on whatever level and dimension that is. But before you do that, you have to heal yourself. And I don't make the rules, and I don't really like it either, but that's really the way that it is. Let's move these out of the way here. Let's see. Any other messages for this group? You guys are very powerful, okay? And you're very rare and you're very protected, okay? You are divinely protected. Everything is kind of how it needs to be right now. And I know it feels like you lost your treasure. It was clearing the way, okay? And don't worry, miracles happen every single day. Spiritual awakening, you are on the right path. Clearing the way, you're on the right path. Hammer, force. Okay, well, this was something that, look, force. Okay, this, I'm sorry, because I'm sorry that things got shaken up the way that they did, but I want you to have faith and I want you to trust that you're rare, okay? And that you are precious and you are here for a higher purpose, a higher reason. Gray, depressed, detached, unemotional. All right. You may be feeling stuck and not knowing which way to go. That totally makes sense. Hidden knowledge. You possess this hidden knowledge, and to get to the divine, to get to the wisdom, all of the wisdom is in our heart. That's also where all of the pain is. So to get to the wisdom, we have to the hidden knowledge, the heart breaks to crack it open and then feel all of those emotions, allow them, express them. Underneath that is the treasure. That's the hidden knowledge and the wisdom. Let's see if we can get some signs here, perhaps about when we can expect things to start moving along and get out of this incubation period. Let's see what we can get. Ivy, clinging. Well, you may be clinging to the past, and I mean, I totally understand that. Completion, circles. Okay. Everything is a circle. Okay. If you're separated from something or somebody that you love, it all comes back. We're never really separated from our true divine family. They're always around us. And I'm telling you, I keep getting this feeling like I do in readings when there's somebody steps in. I feel that somebody lost somebody. It could have been a mother, a father, a dear friend, a lover, but somebody very dear and close to them. And they want you to know that they're with you on this path and they're guiding you. So pay attention to signs. If you see something or you hear something, you smell something or you feel something or you get this thought, know that there is angels around you, that you're being protected. Your soul family is around you. Chills. Confirmation. That is so funny. I was just saying, I was getting the chills. I always get them like on my feet, my lower legs, and confirmation. So this is a confirmation. You are protected. You have your ancestors, whoever it is. I feel like it's more, of course, there's more than one, but there's somebody really stepping forward. That's incredible. And it's a confirmation that you are special and you are a healer, and you probably don't really feel that way sometimes. You came down here to master your craft and to take the unseen and the metaphysical and bring it here. But anything metaphysical, unexplained, is just, it's not understood. Okay. They didn't understand a lot of things. Okay. And you know what, people would get sick and they think they would possess, and they would, anything that isn't understood, it's just because the mind hasn't opened. It's a very vast universe, okay? And there's a lot going on, a lot of dimensions, there's a lot going on that we can't possibly fathom in this body, in this dimension, okay? But this is going between the worlds. Mastering your craft here in the physical 3D and then merging and utilizing that to bring forth wisdom from the other side. You could be a medium. Veil, hidden. Cupid, love and desire. Rainstorm, melancholy. Oh my goodness. Pink. Caring, love, compassion. So you might have lost somebody that you love, or perhaps you'll be able to heal people that you love with this power that you have. Green. Prosperity, health, abundance. I love it. Okay, look. And on the bottom of the deck, protection, seashell, protection. You are protected. You are divinely guided. You are powerful. You have a higher calling. Oh, these fell out. Let's see what they are. Hummingbird. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe a hummingbird can be confirmation too of somebody tapping in from the other side and saying hello. Pile number 3, you are very special. You are very rare. You are going to be prosperous. You are going to be abundant, healthy, and filled with love. So don't give up. Keep being strong. Do some meditation, do some clearing, be open, tell spirit, reach out to source and say, I don't know how to heal, but I am willing to. I don't know how to release. I don't know how to forgive. I don't know how to step out of these patterns. All you need to do is to be willing. Say, source, creator of all, I don't know how to heal. I don't know what steps to take, but I'm willing to follow the divine plan. I invite you in to do this through me. You can do this, and I know you will. You're very powerful and very special. So just keep fighting the good fight. You can do this. All right. If you like this reading and you want more, just like, comment, subscribe. I will send a link for a special for $25 for a tarot card reading. And it's only being offered for my YouTube family. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm sending you so much love and so much light and so much healing, protection. Again, you are so precious and rare. And that's okay. When you're rare, you feel maybe lonely or lost or you don't fit in. There is nothing, but that's all right. You're here for a higher purpose. You're here. You will be reunited with your twin flame at some point, whether it's in this lifetime or another, or in dreams. They're around you, okay? Or you will, this path, this journey will lead you to them, right? I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much.